If you're working with the help desk troubleshooting a particularly difficult problem on a machine, you might be asked to provide a debug log for them to analyze. Now, debug logs are captured to investigate both hardware and software problems. The procedure for acquiring a machine debug log varies a bit depending on which generation of machine you're working with. But let's take a look at how to do it on the generation of machines that uses the Cheetah or the version 2 Smart Operation Control panels. The first thing to do is to insert a blank SD card into the service slot in the back of the machine. Next, enter service mode and go to SP5858001. Make sure this is set to a 1. Then, check 5858002. Make sure this is set to a 0. Finally, execute 5858003. This creates the log directory folder on the SD card. The display will say completed when you're done. At this point, you can simply remove the SD card from the service slot in the back of the machine and insert it into the control panel slot. After you do this, go to SP5858101 and set the failure occurrence date. Now initially this is set to 0, but you're going to need to change it to reflect the date that the error occurred. The format is kind of specific. It starts with the year, then the month, and finally the day, in that order. My example here is September 16th, 2017. You're then going to go to 5858102 and specify the number of days to capture. The default for this is set to 2, but you can select any number that you'd like. The last step is to go to 5858111, acquire all info and logs, and simply select execute. It may take a minute or so, but you will get a dialog box giving you some information about the size of the file you'll be saving as well as the approximate time it's going to take to complete. At this point you simply press execute and the screen will change, giving you progress information. Depending on the number of days and the log size, it can take anywhere between 3 and 30 minutes to do this. When it's completed, you could put the SD card into a computer and look at the results. What you'll see is 2 file folders. If you open the folder titled Log Trace, you'll find a subfolder in there with the machine's serial number as its name. If you were to look inside this folder, you'd see that it contains all of the logs that you just captured. It's this entire folder titled with the machine's serial number that you're going to zip and send to the help desk support person you're working with. If you can't remember this procedure off the top of your head, no worries. The MP6503 series Service Technical Bulletin 006 has the steps all laid out for you. Nothing to remember. So now you know how to capture and store debug logs. Probably better than this guy. Hope this was useful. Thanks for watching.